At 6 weeks, your baby is about the size of a sweet pea. The heart is beating fast, and tiny buds are starting to form where arms and legs will be. By 7 weeks, your little one is the size of a blueberry. The brain is growing quickly, and small hand and foot paddles are taking shape. At 8 weeks, think of a raspberry. Fingers and toes are beginning to separate, and the face is starting to look more recognizable. By 9 weeks, about the size of a grape, the baby's head is still large compared to the body, and tiny muscles allow for the very first movements. At 10 weeks, your baby is like a strawberry. Organs are developing, eyelids are starting to cover the eyes, and little nails are forming. By 11 weeks, about the size of a lime, the baby can open and close tiny fists, and the body is straightening out. At 12 weeks, your baby is as big as a plum. Reflexes are developing, and the baby may already be practicing swallowing. By 13 weeks, about the size of a lemon, vocal cords are forming, and the baby's head is becoming more proportional. At 14 weeks, your baby is like a peach. Facial expressions appear and hair is starting to grow on the head and eyebrows. By 15 weeks, about the size of an apple, the baby can sense light and may even start to taste tiny bits of flavor from the amniotic fluid. At 16 weeks, think of an avocado. The muscles are stronger, and some moms might feel the very first gentle kicks. By 17 weeks, about the size of a turnip, the baby is building more fat, and the ears are in their final position. At 18 weeks, your baby is like a bell pepper. Hearing is improving, and the baby might start reacting to your voice. By 19 weeks, about the size of a mango, a protective coating called vernix is forming on the skin. At 20 weeks, your baby is as big as a banana. This is around the halfway point, and you may feel regular kicks and turns. By 21 weeks, about the size of a carrot, the baby is swallowing more amniotic fluid, which helps the digestive system practice. At 22 weeks, your baby is like a spaghetti squash. Eyebrows, eyelids, and lips are more defined, and senses are sharpening. By 23 weeks, about the size of a grapefruit, the baby is gaining weight steadily and starting to develop a sense of balance. At 24 weeks, your baby is like an ear of corn. The lungs are developing, and the baby can respond to touch. By 25 weeks, about the size of a rutabaga, the baby is growing more hair and may react to loud noises. At 26 weeks, your baby is like a zucchini. The eyes are opening for the first time, and the baby can blink. By 27 weeks, about the size of a cauliflower, brain activity is becoming more complex and sleep cycles begin. At 28 weeks, your baby is as big as an eggplant. The eyelids can open and close, and the baby might even dream. By 29 weeks, about the size of a butternut squash, muscles and lungs keep maturing, and the baby kicks with more strength. At 30 weeks, your baby is like a cabbage. The brain is growing rapidly, and the baby is starting to regulate body temperature. By 31 weeks, about the size of a coconut, the baby is putting on more fat, making the skin look smoother. At 32 weeks, your baby is like a jicama. Movements may feel stronger and more rolling since space is getting tighter. By 33 weeks, about the size of a pineapple, bones are hardening, though the skull remains soft and flexible. At 34 weeks, your baby is like a cantaloupe. The central nervous system and lungs are continuing to mature. By 35 weeks, about the size of a honeydew melon, the baby is gaining weight quickly and filling out those tiny cheeks. At 36 weeks, your baby is like a papaya. The body is practicing breathing movements, even though the lungs aren't fully ready yet. By 37 weeks, about the size of a romaine lettuce, the baby is considered early term and may be ready to arrive anytime. At 38 weeks, your baby is like a leek. The organs are mature, and the baby continues to gain about half an ounce a day. By 39 weeks, about the size of a mini watermelon, the baby is fully developed and waiting for the right time to be born. At 40 weeks, your baby is as big as a small pumpkin. It's the official due date, and your little one is ready to meet the world. And that's the journey from 6 weeks all the way to birth. Every baby grows in their own unique way, and that's what makes it so special.